Listen,
Lucas.
this to anyone who ever bought my mixtape, and those who stuck by me when I never had my shit straight. Someone probably think this is a bit strange, but I'm grateful for it. Anything that made me feel a bit of pain. It made Lord be the busy that he is today, and shouts to all these followers that telling me the inspiration. Send my love to live the praise, spirit is the sick and aid, ride and flee. Listen to the vision and deploy the dream. Cut to motivate the world would mean the world to me. I had to motivate myself, I thought that hell was freeze. All the way before I got to see myself on both my feet. Can't lie to you, it helps to read. So shout out to the authors of the books I'm ready. Change the way I look and fix it. If it weren't for Rwanda, then I could be dead. Like if you know the secret. What you putting out, you gon' receive it, believe it. My biggest motivation is my free kids. I mean this, I'm about to be rich, serious, and special thanks to anyone who ever turned it back, yo. You better keep that shit turned when the plant blows. I treat them like I like to be treated, and that's a fact. So love to anyone that received that and give it back, bro. I ain't keep it real in every verse on every track, no. Love me for my realness, see the reason why I rap, bro. They won't ever see me quit, look, I'ma get it. I ain't quitting till I got it. And I've been on my grind for way too long. I know they see me cop to see me, or they see me try and short it. How we gon' get rich? More time, that's the topic. The life that we live, survival from the off. And school ain't trying to teach us how to rise as no bosses. Why you think we hit the block, and why you think we hit them licks? Why you think we hit the road? Little think we were big, huh? Big man answered this, like how you quick to show us about the rollie on your wrist, but never once showed us how to grow businesses. And my mama said to go and get a job, but she don't know the mindset for growing on the block. And from I see her struggle just to piss up in the pot, it's got me on my hustle, I'ma give it all up vodka. I just wanted wallabies, but she got me wannabes. Said it's time to go to school, I ain't even wanna leave her. Pack lunch and bus fare, had me doing robberies. It had me on a pack bus, trying to pick a pocket G. I'll show you about some poverty, but I'd rather show you how I made a man. Pack a joke, it's near enough impossible to play the hand. And yeah, I used to sleep on my dreams until I made it stand. So miss me with the hating, faking all the snaky shit. Cause I ain't gonna pay the bills and show us how I'm mainly rich. Middle name busy, check the channel, I'm explaining it. The road to riches, gotta learn to mix a little pain with it. I was grinding in the rain to finding what dedication is. Ate alone, made it on it, this is where the table is. That motivation music, I use it to motivate our kids. These brothers moving like they rather two of them to break a brick. But who am I to judge? Like I ain't raised on this, like I ain't did roll from I was younger than my baby is. Like I ain't trying to tell nobody's kids to get a job, I'm trying to tell them that there's different ways of getting to the guap without resting what you got. Cause the pigs that hit the spot and then prison till you come out, gotta get it from the bottom up, man. You know how that thing goes. Just tell them study greatness and discover a next road. I'm coming from the bottom like Ace did. Is it?
Yeah, man. We're here with pbusy.
No, what's poppin'?
Brixton, all the way from Birmingham now, yeah?
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, I rap, yeah. So, but I wouldn't say that I'm part of the industry. And I never want to be part of the industry because I feel like the industry that's like the elite side of it sort of thing. And that's what they're using to plug into our young people's heads and whatnot. Like they use all these artists, they sign them, turn them into the sort of artists that they want to be. I personally got scouted to Def Jam in 2017. Talking to them about 360s. At first, I'm not gonna lie, I was all excited about it, but talking about 360s, and I had time to sit down and think about it, and they wanted me to get myself to a level where I'm getting, if I put a video out, it gets to 50,000 views within the first month. I thought to myself, if I'm gonna do that, then I might as well just do everything myself. If you're saying my music and my talent's worth these millions, let me just go for it. So I personally feel like they want to take people in and basically use them as pawns to basically put out whatever to our younger generation. And literally, it's a very smart thing that is.
Because the musicians are our storytellers of our day. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people who tell a lot of stories through the music. You know what I mean?
Exactly what I do, but I refuse to manipulate anyone into going to do something that I wouldn't want my kids to go do. Or I want to be very successful in life, and to do that, my success involves elevating everyone. And I'm a firm believer of turning negative things into positive.
Yeah, man, because I see a lot of young people as well that because of what they're seeing, and they're trying to go a certain way, and even their own parents have no control these days. You know, your parents can't even tell the kids off these days. So, and it's a lot of it's influenced through not even just music, through EastEnders, like the kind of things that go on. And
100%.
But yeah, man.
My message to the younger generation is to be a G, you don't have to be like everyone else. I'm a fucking G. I'm a G myself. Do you get what I mean? But I'm not out there trying to do this gangster rap thing. I'm coming from Brixton. I've done this bad boy thing really over half of my life. You get it? Like,
yeah,
when
man.
I started reaching, I'm 32 now. When I started reaching my 30s, I started thinking, I've read certain books that kind of soften my heart.
Yeah, man. Open your mind to the things that you might have possibly been ignorant to as young, like when you was younger. There's a lot of things I was ignorant to as well.
Yeah, cause people in our demographic coming from these estates and whatnot, single mums working to pay the bills. All we have to do is all we've got to do is go out on the streets. Like, there's nothing else to really do. Yeah, our mums can have nice things in our house, but we want friends, innit?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
They'll start. I had a conversation with someone about this when I was selling a CD today. They'll start from when we're kicking ball on the grass, from when we was little kids. We're out playing. That's what we're doing. We're riding around, climbing trees and whatnot. So of course, when we get older and mumsy's working and we're at the house by ourselves now, we're used to going out and playing football, but obviously the games change. Start turning into different games. 12 years old, I done my first street robbery. I remember the first ever £2 coin that I ever saw was me robbing someone, telling them, what have you got for me, sort of.
Yeah.
We used to do silly things like that, rob people for fucking 50p's and that, and it was just fun. But this was our idea of grown up playing out now. And that's how it is on these estates that we get thrown in. We get thrown in these estates, and it's inevitable what's going to happen.
It's a similar thing to what's happened in Birmingham with the estates. It's like it's a plan.
It's worldwide.
It's
worldwide, and I personally feel like it's not a government thing. Yeah, it is the government endorsing it, but it's these elites. It's the elites that fund it. That's why it's worldwide. The real general, go tap into the real general. Cause me and him are going to be doing a lot of work. And for example, I haven't recorded a song for about nothing for myself. I've gone to jump on other people's stuff, but I ain't recorded nothing for about a year and a half now. Reason being, I'm going to producers, studios, they're charging me. They're not mixing me down properly. They want to charge me for their beats, but that's why I wanted to shout out Khan's Hill straight away, because I've seen Khan's, Teflon and Blade Brown. I've been in the studio from 2008, 2009 with them, and Khan's let them use that as their studio.
There's a lot of so it's basically reliability. This man's on point.
He's just putting people on properly how it's supposed to be done.
Yeah, man.
If I'm such a good artist,
there's not enough people doing that.
If I'm such a good artist, don't try to eat off the front end of, man. Let's go make a banger. Let's eat off the back end and see proper money. You're gonna try to eat at least at the most 150 off me from coming to your studio, paying for your beat, this and that. So you're doing that and you're not mixing me down properly. So most of these tracks haven't been out. I haven't made no videos too. This is why I haven't really made videos, because everyone's trying to capitalize in the wrong way of me. And now this is why I'm shouting out my bro, the real general. At the real DA real REAL _ general. Go follow him up as well, because he's from Portugal. I sold him a CD out on Brixton High Street. Went home, listened to my stuff, he tapped right in. Said, listen, I've got this link for you, I've got that link for you, I've got free studio for you, I've got music.
Sometimes it's the people you don't know that support you the most.
Always.
Trust me, man. Trust me.
But in my case, always. Unless you've got a tight-knit team. And me personally, as I say, late 20s, mid-20s, I started veering away from the street life. So my friends will still be on it. I don't judge them for it. They ain't read the certain books. When I was in about 10 years ago, I read Rich Dad Poor Dad. 5 years later, I'm thinking to myself, why have I suffered? Why am I so like, why don't I rob people no more? Why don't I do this? And why don't I...
The pause only a mentality. That's it.
That book opened my eyes and my mind to a whole different world that's out there. So if I'm dead or in jail, it sounds cliche, but it's what it is. If I'm dead or in jail, then there's no way on earth that I'm going to be able to achieve that greatness that book opened my eyes to. You get it? At the moment, I'll say Dave. Santan Dave. And when it comes to rapping and style of rapping, he reminds me a lot of myself. Cause he's got to where he's got to, but he's not switching it up and telling his kids to go do that. He's actually doing the opposite.
Yeah.
And he's got power he's got power to elevate people. Stormzy, of course, he's come from all he wants to do is elevate people through his actions, through his music. Anyone that wants to elevate people through their music, and it goes without saying, I'm probably the biggest Nipsey fan that a lot of people know. Do you get it?
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't since he died. I've had over 50 people call me as soon as Nipsey died saying, Rod, fam, like, I heard about it, I thought about you straight away, call and see if I'm alright, like it's my family or something. So people like this that use their fucking talent and their fucking thing to elevate the masses. You could do that. It's a big tool. Music's a very powerful tool.
Yeah, man. Power of influence, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Trust me, man. But yeah, man, you got a good message, man. I like the positive spirit. That's why I'm back here again.
That's it.
Go on then.
Rise up, give thanks for another day. Young and put the gun away. Think about your mother's pain. Now, I ain't trying to judge a brother coming from the gutter too. Just try and know the system's got you stuck. Not the other crew. Now, I ain't trying to preach. Nah, I just say it how I see it. If you want to see change, you gotta be it. Cause my kids are getting older now, and I know what the road's about. And I don't want them going down the road that I was going down. These single mamas struggling, put a new meaning into hustling. Just think of all the grief I put my mother in. But baby, keep your head up. I know you get fed up. Don't ever let the system get you down, guys. It's a setup. Just remember, we kings and queens, they just try to take our crowns away. I'm just telling you to put back on your crown today. And don't frown today. Or you sit around broke, go and turn a fucking penny to a pound today. I feel the pain as the flow cries on the rhythm. Yeah, it's time to put our pride to the side. We glorifying the life that ain't right for our kids, like we're trying to kill them. My vibe's kind of different, trying to rise and uplift them, leaving knives in the kitchen, cause your mind's like a weapon. You ain't getting any younger, plus time is of the essence of the sentences I'm writing. Stop you riding out a sentence. Yeah, I did a lot of dirt, now I'm striving for repentance. Ain't religious, I'm just grateful for the life that I've been blessed with. Thoughts of Ziggy's mum, I see her crying, cause he's dead. It got me thinking about the young G's and writing them a message, just to throw it on a beat for them. Something told me speak to them, relate to them, let them know we coming from the streets to them. I just want to see you win. You ain't got a beef with them. The money from the road, so they know what TG alone, I'm busy. 21,000 of these sold single-handedly on the streets over the last 2 years. Still busy, coming out end of the year. That's going to be my first online project. That's when I'm going to hit this online scene by storm. Yeah, pbusylowmusic, yeah?
Let's go,